When we hear like a woman being called masculine for being successful, for being more of a leader, for being, you always hear a woman called masculine for unhealthy things.
Yeah.
And I think that is honestly a reflection of the man saying it. This is not me blanketing all men. I think the man that calls a woman masculine for all bad reasons doesn't have a healthy understanding of what masculinity is. Because a man that has a healthy understanding of his own masculinity is not threatened by a woman that's doing well in life. Right? I don't validate me being a man by what the woman across from me make. Now, if you're talking about someone who's hard to talk to, hard to tell something, disagreeable, much more assertive, those are personality traits. That has nothing to do with being masculine. It has nothing to do with feminine. Like, and again, this is why I'm saying, like, I think some men misunderstand what it actually means to be masculine. So if you coming across men who are just overall calling your success and your pursuit of success masculine, I think that might be a clear sign that that's not the type of man that you really want to invest in. You feel me?
A woman will stay in her masculine energy until a man makes her feel safe to be comfortable in her feminine energy. Her masculine energy is a defense mechanism. It's something she does to protect herself from all the trauma she's been through. It comes from constantly being hurt and let down by people she loved. She always had to go and get it out the mud by herself with no help. She's independent. She doesn't have anyone to fall back on. And she refuses to waste any more time on men who just keep taking from her. And until a man can prove he is a provider and a safe place for her to be feminine, don't expect her energy to change.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, you are welcome. OGs, welcome back. Guys, I must say, it is nice to hear a masculine man speak about a woman as to when quote unquote other men say that she's in her masculinity or masculine energy. But it takes a masculine man to understand why she is in that energy. It's because she's doing it all herself. She's paying the bills, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's making the plan, she's going to work, she's running offices, she's coming home, but she never gets any downtime. She's never able to feel soft or appreciated or loved or told that it's going to be okay. But guys, I'll say it and I'll say it again. It takes a masculine man to snatch that shield from her and give her that break. She just needs a moment to be a lady, to be a woman, to feel loved, to be told that it's going to be okay. But the feminine men, as they say, not me, they don't know how to bring her out of it. So what they do is they challenge it. And they go back and forth with her and this and that. And then, of course, she's going to stay in her masculine energy. But you need to bring her out of it. You know, take control. Do some things. Take some stress off her back. Stop having her do everything. Although she can, but so can you. You know, let that woman be in her feminine energy, and then maybe you wouldn't view her as being so masculine. But again, I'll say, it takes a masculine man to bring her out of it. All right, guys, let's keep going.
So I'm sorry if I'm masculine, but I've been forced to be masculine. When I was married or when I was in my past relationships and a man didn't wear the pants, I had to take off my skirt and put the pants in the relationship. If a man can't show up and can't be a man and an alpha, then guess what? A woman has to be that alpha. So a lot of men in my life forced me to wear the pants because they had their skirts on. This is what people don't understand, that when I have been forced to be masculine by men who were not alphas, and I had to show up for the family and I had to pay.
If your woman is being masculine in your presence, you're not a masculine man. No man, no real masculine man has ever met a masculine female. Even if she started off as masculine, she always became feminine in the presence of real masculinity. So rather than you guys saying, where's the feminine women, we should start saying, where's the masculine men? Because where you find masculine men, you'll find feminine women. When you find a lot of masculine women, it's because you see a lot of feminine men.
I'm getting sick of men chastising women for not being feminine, but they not masculine enough to provide her safety to where that's welcome. Because masculine men provide emotional security. Masculine men can open up their mouth and communicate. Masculine men takes the stress and they make a woman's life easier, not harder. You didn't alleviate her stress, you created more of it. You acting for a feminine woman, but you ain't being a masculine man. A masculine man handles problems, not creates them. Are you tending to your family, being an effective leader, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? You ain't prayed and you don't know how long, and you asking for a feminine woman. Understand this. Your lady in the relationship with you is a direct reflection of the safety or lack thereof of safety that you are providing, period. You want her to be vulnerable and open up to you? Make it safe for her to do so. You want her to trust your leadership? Make it safe enough for her to do so. You want her to be and bask in her femininity and embrace that aura that you are attracted to? Make it safe for her to do so.
When a woman is left unprotected, she has to exhibit masculinity. For a woman to do business, she has to exhibit masculine energy. Feminine energy is not pussy or gay like most men like, man, he feminine, that's pussy. Feminine energy is nurturing and caring. And that's one thing that I had to learn because I was big on the top, I'm tough all the time. The masculine and the feminine is different. But at the same time, I know the difference between raising a man and raising a woman. Now, my woman not gonna conduct herself like that because I'm gonna provide a safe place for her to exhibit femininity. She not gonna have to be tough because she got me, she got a man.
It's really a flex when a man can make a woman that's super independent and feel like she always gotta be strong, soft, and submissive. That mean you really a man. That mean that man is a man, a masculine man. If you can make a strong, independent woman be soft, feminine, live in her feminine energy, baby, send him my way.
Weak men create masculine women. Strong men bring out a woman's softness. That is the truth. Nobody wants to say out loud when a man is inconsistent. A woman has to lead. She has to plan, protect, and carry everything. That is how she becomes hard. Right. She stops trusting. She stops asking. She starts doing it all herself. He is right. A strong man brings stability. He brings clarity and calm. He makes her feel safe when she feels safe. She relaxes. She stops being in survival mode. Right. She starts being feminine again. Right. A real man does not compete with her strength. He respects it and he still leads with love. Yeah. A weak man will call her too much. A strong man will call her worth it. That is the difference. Feminine energy is not weakness. It is peace, trust, and softness, but it only comes out when you feel secure. So do not blame a woman for being guarded. Ask what she had to survive, then be the man who brings her peace.
I don't know which man needs to hear this today, but a feminine woman is a reflection of your masculinity. Your partner is your mirror. Your woman is your mirror. So if there is a lack of femininity present, that is a direct cause of a lack of masculinity. A woman who embodies her feminine energy allows her man to lead the relationship. So what happens next is up to you. You can either lead this relationship to success or you can lead this relationship nowhere. I just watched a reality TV show where in the same time frame, one man was calling this woman aggressive, abrasive, pushing him too hard, all different types of wounded, toxic masculine traits, and another man was calling that same woman soft, feminine, comfortable, light. Again, let me make this clear. This is one woman in the same period of time, not who she was when she was young and immature and toxic versus who she became years later after she matured and became a more feminine woman. No. So how can two different men have two completely different experiences and perceptions of the same woman at the same time? The answer is very simple. One made her feel safe, secure, provided for, protected, and the other simply did not. And all that one wanted was for her to be soft, light, and feminine. So why couldn't he get that out of her? Well, because what you give to a woman is what you are going to get back. So the more you embrace your masculinity and the more safety and security you provide, the more comfortable she will be embracing her feminine energy and giving back to you. And that will be a natural result of your actions. You will not have to force it. You will not have to beg her. You will not have to convince her to change and to be this woman. She will just be. So it is up to you which side you get from your woman. And I talk about this in a lot more detail on my latest episode of For the Girls podcast, Your Partner is Your Mirror. You can watch it on Spotify or YouTube, and you can listen on Apple Podcasts or everywhere else that podcasts are streaming.
Stop trying to blame the women. Like, oh, she's too masculine. No, she's too independent. No, she just don't trust you to lead. Trust structure instead of chaos. Maybe if you lead better, you'll be able to see her soften up.
Baby girl, it is feminine as to have your own car, your own crib, your own mind. It's feminine as to be able to be a leader, to be able to help problem solve, to be a productive member of that relationship. It is feminine as to be assertive about the things you need in your life. Quit letting these small-minded, insecure men who are, to be honest, intimidated because you are challenging their own masculinity make you seem like you ain't feminine because you handling your mother business. It's feminine as to know what you want, to not let somebody take advantage of you, to look a man in his face and challenge him to be better. Just like it's feminine as to have children, it's also feminine as to put a down payment on a home, to walk across the stage and get a degree. All these small-minded, insecure men have you believe that that's masculine. No, baby girl, that's feminine as Next time somebody make you feel masculine for doing some shit that healthy human beings do, say, shut the up, because I'm being feminine as
Then you mad because you feel like you in competition with her because she more man than you. And you expect her to love you through all your pain. You constantly want her to understand what you done been through. Why you can't trust women and why women this and why women that. You act like they went through the same thing, fam. Lied to, been hurt probably way more than you. Broken and you want to be over there, you want her to lick your wounds. Bro, get up. Then you mad. And then competition with her because deep down you insecure because you feel like she more man than you. She could go to work, take care of the bill, come home, still fix a meal, still cook, clean, wash the dishes, do everything, take care of the kids, everything. And the only thing you feel as a man you supposed to do is pay the bills. She more man than you. Then y'all want to have that conversation. Then I'm simping and I'm wrong. Look at it. I watched my mama do it. I used to sit back and wonder, how in the world she got all this time to do all this? And then men be sitting around not doing nothing, watching video games, want a hot meal, and then on top of that, want some cat after that. This woman, ran this woman raggedy, and you want to sit up and argue and get on her nerves half of the time, wondering why the environment toxic and feel like it's a bunch of hostility. She pull up halfway, don't even want to come in the house, and then you making it like you the head, you the issue. She more man than you. But then if you say that to a man, no, bro. No, don't me, you broken and you hurt. And then your ego and your pride, you feel like that a woman, you feel like as a man, because of your genetic makeup, you feel like that it won't happen to you. Ain't no way I'm soft. Ain't no way I ain't doing this. Ain't no way I'm dead. And yeah, you is, you hurt. And she more than you. And you sitting around mad in competition because you in your mind and in your spirit, you can't just say, babe, you really just don't even deserve her. Huh? More hustle than you. If it wasn't for her, do what? On top of her having to take care of you, she constantly trying to encourage you to do this and do that, trying to get you. Man, bro, come on, bro. I'm telling you now. I speak from it and been like, why am I constantly feeling this way toward, like this woman ain't doing nothing to me, bro. This woman ain't done nothing to me. How's you sitting around here mad, upset? Like, dude, what is that? Because you feeling less of a man. And the only way for you to feel more of a man is to tear her down. The only way for you to feel masculine is to belittle her. The only way for you to feel like you running something is to make her feel like she beneath you. So it make you feel like a man and that she submitted to you. But what you trying to do is you trying to break her down to where she feel like she has to be dependent on you, but not in a healthy way. You want to tear down her self-esteem and all these other things. You want her to look in the mirror and not even recognize herself. You want her, when she go out with her friend, she feels like she needs to get compliments from another man because you purposely ain't coming her, because now she in her head because the person who love her the most don't never show her no attention. So now when she go to work and when she out with her homegirls and getting dressed up, you feel some type of way because you know somebody finna pump their self-esteem back into her that you intentionally tore down. You know exactly what you doing, bro. Sitting around here like you got an attitude, and then you will sit on your phone and you will compliment and say everything to every other woman who ain't did half of what this woman done did. And then you want to sit up here and act like she the problem. It's you broken, boy. That's what it is. That's how half of you need to be talked to. It's you broken, boy. And you don't even want to admit it.
If she is the one under all of the stress of making decisions, well, that puts her in her masculine energy, in a masculine frame of mind. That is not where a woman wants to be with her man. She wants to be in her feminine. She wants to be able to relax and let you, as the man, take the lead, take the responsibility. Fundamentally, she wants to be able to switch her brain off and let her man handle things, handle everything. And that is when she feels safest, when she's with a man that she knows can handle it, can handle everything.
That's the wild part, is that a lot of the masculine women that men complain about, they made them that way. Whether it's from the dad not being in the house or whether it's from you dating her and not being a man of your word and not standing on business like you're supposed to. Because I promise you, when that woman does run into a grown man who's capable of handling everything, and hey baby, I got it, put your purse away, hey baby, don't worry about that, I'm gonna take care, I'm gonna get that car fixed, I'm gonna do that, she run into a man who about his business, she gonna be more than willing to hand it all over. Even if she out here thriving in her career and she the boss at the workplace and things of that nature, when she come home, she don't want no parts of decision making if it's not necessary. The fact is that a lot of times it is necessary. Because a lot of men are out here looking for a second mama instead of a wife.
I don't think a woman should ever marry a man that does not have a mind to 100% provide for her. If you sit down and you have a conversation with a man as a woman and he's sitting there, he's bringing up 50-50, I want you to come up with 50, I'm gonna come up with, he's not a masculine man. If I were a woman, I would dismiss any man that came up with a conversation about 50-50. Because he's lacking somewhere in terms of his masculinity.
The hard truth is weak men create masculine women and strong men create feminine women. These men be wanting women to be submissive, but they don't bring anything to the table. Are you holding it down as a man? Are you making sure your woman is taken care of financially, spiritually, and emotionally? A lot of these dudes don't even bring anything to the table. They starve their woman of her wants and needs and still expect to be treated like a king. How is a woman supposed to thrive in her femininity when she has to carry a man's load? Handle your business as a man, or move out the way so a real one can do what you failed horribly at.
If a man calls you too masculine, too difficult, or too independent, do not get offended. Get educated. You need to understand the psychology. He didn't choose you despite your strength. He chose you because of it. At the beginning, he loved your independence. Why? Because it took the pressure off him to provide, plan, and lead. He loved that you didn't need him until he realized a woman who doesn't need him is a woman he cannot control. The moment you use that same strength to hold him accountable for his lack of effort, suddenly, you became too masculine. He is weaponizing your best quality against you. He is trying to shame you back into submission so he can stop feeling inadequate. You are not masculine. You are a mirror. He looks at you, He sees how small he actually is, and he hates that reflection. So he will leave. And he will go find a woman with lower standards, not because he wants peace, but because he wants a fan, not a partner. A king is never intimidated by a queen. Only a jester is scared of a woman who knows how to run the kingdom better than him. So never dim your light. You are not too much. He just didn't have enough capacity to hold a woman of your caliber.
So I'm going to sum it up, guys, and I'm going to say that women, yes, some of us, well, all of us are at times in our masculine energy, but it's because we're mentally drained and we're tired. But I'm going to let the guys speak for us as they did in the previous video, guys. And once we meet that masculine man that can take us out of this masculine energy and put us in our soft girl era, or as they say today, whatever that is, you know what I mean? But until then, guys, stay focused, stay busy, stay grinding, do what you got to do, work your 9 to 5, your 5 to 9, start your businesses, do whatever it is you need to do. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.